Hey there guys and gals, would you kindly watch here again? And today I'm bringing you a tutorial on the Minecraft mod Pixelmon and how to create all Pokeballs, what they do, and their catch rates. Alright, first what you're going to need to do to create a Pokeball is find an apricorn tree, and once you do, you just need to right click on the bottom and it'll drop the apricorn, I guess seed you could call it. And to craft a Pokeball, you need to cook the apricorn, and to do that, you just put it in the furnace, and once it's cooked, then you'll be right on your way. Alright, next you're going to need a Pokemon anvil, which as you can see is different from the Minecraft one, where you can enchant things and so on. To do that, you need 3 on the top, then 2 in the middle with space, and 3 in the bottom. As you can see, all of mine will be set up just like the crafting tables, so you can see how to make it. Alright, and once you make that, you're good to go with that. You'll just need a hammer, and 2 sticks, 3 iron ingots, and then 2 on the side. And you can make these with any material like gold or diamond or even aluminum, which you get from bauxite ore. But your best bet is iron until you get diamond, because aluminum is worthless for building. It really just takes forever to pump things out and doesn't last long. So once you get the hammer and the anvil, you can start making things. So first you'll need the bottoms of the Pokeball, or the iron discs, and to make that you just need 3 iron across the middle. And once you get that, you'll have the iron disc, and you want to right click to put it on the anvil, and then get your hammer out and left click on it until it's done, and then right click and it'll pop out and you'll have the bottom of your Pokeball. And then you'll need to get the top of it, and each different Pokeball has a different recipe with apricorns in different colors. But to do the regular Pokeball, you just do 3 across the middle, and once you do that, you will get the disc. Again, just right click to put it on the anvil, get the hammer, and left click, and you can hold it, and then you can see what it's done. Right click, and you will have the disc. Once you have that, all you need is a piece of stone to make the actual Pokeball. And if you don't have a piece of stone, just put a piece of cobblestone in the furnace, and it'll make a piece of stone. And once you have the piece of stone, just put it in there, and you need to get the button. Once you have that, you put the base on the bottom, Pokeball lid on top, and the button in the middle, and you have a Pokeball created. So now I'm just going to get into all the different recipes and what each Pokeball does and its catch rate. So what I showed you first is the regular Pokeball, and it has a 1x catch rate. And everything else is basically based off of what the Pokeball can do. So, the next one is the Great Ball, which is blue, red, blue. I'm not going to name the colors after, you can see them. Again, you just do these and put them in the middle row of your crafting table, and it'll create the lid. And then you just put it in the anvil like I showed you before, and do the same process, and that's how you make each of the Pokeballs. But the Great Ball has a 1.5x catch rate, so it's a little bit better than the Pokeball. So next is the Ultra Ball, and that has a 2x catch rate, so it's twice as likely to catch a Pokemon in comparison to the regular Pokeball. The next Pokeball is the Level Ball, and how that works is if your Pokemon is a higher level than the one you're trying to catch, then it'll work better. So if your Pokemon is the same level as the one you're trying to catch, then it will have the same catch rate as a regular Pokeball, which is 1x. But if your Pokemon is a higher level than it, it will have a 2x catch rate like the Ultra Ball. But if your Pokemon is double the level or more, so like the Pokemon you're trying to catch is 10 and you're level 20, then it will have a 4x catch rate. And if you are 4x higher the level, so it's 10 and you're 40, then it'll have an 8x catch rate. Next is the Moon Ball, and it has a 4x catch rate if the Pokemon you're trying to catch evolves the Moonstone. For example, a Nidorino or Clefairy, something like that. Okay. Next is the Friend Ball. What the Friend Ball does is, if you catch a Pokemon with it, that Pokemon will start out with 200 happiness. It has a catch rate of 1, but the Pokemon will have more happiness. So if you're trying to evolve a Pokemon like Eevee into Umbreon or Espeon, then you'll already be really close to having the happiness to level it, or evolve it. Alright, Next is the Love Ball. And how this works is if your Pokemon is the same species as the one you're trying to catch, but the opposite gender, then it will have an 8 times catch rate. So if you have a Pikachu and you're trying to catch another Pikachu, and your Pikachu is male and the one you're catching is female, then it will have an 8 times catch rate. Next is the Safari Ball, and the Safari Ball is normal in regards to no special things to do, but has a 1.5 catch rate like the Great Ball. Alright, next is the Heavy Ball, and it works better the heavier the Pokemon is you're trying to catch. So, a good thing to use a Heavy Ball on would be a Snorlax or like a Rhydon, and those are just 2 examples of Pokemon that are actually in the Pixelmon mod right now. Alright, next is the Fast Ball, and if the Pokemon you're trying to catch's base speed stat is at least 100, then it will have a 4 times catch rate. Okay, the Repeat Ball works in that if you're catching a Pokemon you've already caught before and it's already in your Pokedex, then it will have a 3 times catch rate. Okay, now the Timer Ball. What the Timer Ball does is it works better the more turns you have in the battle that you're with the Pokemon that you're catching. So for each turn, you attack, they attack, that's 1 turn. And the more turns in the battle, then the better the catch rate will be. Okay, next is the Nest Ball, and all it does is it has a better catch rate the lower level of the Pokemon that you're trying to catch. So you're catching a level 3 Rattata and you have a level 50 Charizard, then it'll catch it really easily. The Nest Ball used to be glitched on the Pixelmon mod as to where it would instantly catch any legendary, like Mew or the legendary birds, but they patched that and now it doesn't work, which sucks because I caught my first wild Mew with the Nest Ball instantly. Okay, so a Net Ball, what that does is it works with a 3 times catch rate on water and bug type Pokemon. And the Dive Ball is kind of similar. It has a 3.5 catch rate, but that's only on water Pokemon or if you're catching them when you're underwater, but be careful not to drown. Okay, the Luxury Ball is a 1 times catch rate, but what it does is it raises your Pokemon that you caught's happiness faster. Okay, Heal Ball, it has a 1 times catch rate, but it heals the Pokemon that you caught right after you catch it. So if you caught it and it went into your party, then it would immediately have full HP, PP, etc. Alright, next is the Dusk Ball, and what that does is it catches Pokemon with a 3.5 catch rate when you're in a cave or at night, like it is now. The next Pokeball is the Premier Ball, and it has a 1 times catch rate just like the regular Pokeball. It's pretty much exactly the same as a Pokeball, except in the actual Pokemon games it's given out as like rewards for events or things like that. Okay, and the last Pokeball is of course the Master Ball, but it's not craftable in the game. The only way you can obtain a Master Ball is by killing boss Pokemon. Now there's 3 different kinds of boss Pokemon. There's blue, red, and yellow. Blue are the easiest bosses, and yellow are the hardest ones. And the ones that have the best chance of dropping a Master Ball are the yellow bosses. So I don't have any high level Pokemon, so I'm just gonna murder them. Okay, so you see the blue boss didn't drop much because it's the easiest one and it'll be the lowest level. Next is the red boss. You can see the, holy shit, it dropped a Master Ball. Okay, sorry, I've never had one drop a Master Ball, but the red boss drops more than the blue boss. Oh wow, that's badass. Okay, and the yellow boss has the best chance of dropping a Master Ball. And they also drop a lot more items. They drop, bosses can drop Pokeballs, lids, TMs, things like potions or elixirs, and they can also drop hold items like exp shares or macho braces and things like that. If you want to know how to spawn bosses or a little more about that, I have a video that explains that, and here's the link. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you create every single Pokeball that's available in Pixelmon right now. And here is a picture of all of the recipes just put, you know, real concisely for you guys. But alright, if you guys enjoyed my video, give me a like or subscribe. Again, Would You Kindly Watch. Later.